Hello everyone, my name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler, and welcome back to my hardcore Minecraft journey. Yes, this is episode number 3, which means we are on day 100 finally. This should be 50 to 100, so this is a little sneak peek of what we're going to get into this episode. Yes, we finally finished the house and did a little bit of terraforming. Our garden here is gone, our silly little hillside here, the cliff. Neil is moved back out of the way, and Neil also has a saddle. So sit back, enjoy the rest of the video, but first and foremost, thank you guys for all of the support. I'm gonna get out of here before we die, so let's get right on in to what we have for you guys today. Let's go. I believe we are still in the hunt for the spruce guy, so in the meantime we're just gonna keep up standard process procedure, whatever you want to call it, by first off putting all of our findings away from our fishing adventure. And potentially, let's see here. Why do we got torches? That seems precarious. Let's not put that there just in case. Yeah, I think we need to continue production. And by production, I mean ample amounts of terraforming. Oh my goodness, it is the day he has re-arranged. And that couldn't have been any more disheartening. Well, our guy has officially returned, but without the spruce sapling we've been looking for. I don't need spruce. Maybe a cherry blossom would be kind of cool to have. I don't see any cherry forest around, but this doesn't seem all that important. I'm going to ignore it for now, and maybe we'll take him up on it later. We know we got 2 days now before he despawns, but for now, we've got a lot of training to do to finish up this little hillside here for all of our crops. So I'm going to get back to that. In the meantime, let's keep in mind this guy is here and willing to trade for a cherry blossom. I have spent many hours and quite a few days terraforming the landscape behind me, as you just saw, and now I have gone and gathered as much dirt as humanly possible with silly stone tools, and by God, it takes forever to harvest this stuff with stone tools, so we're going to need to work on some iron here, or diamond at least, sometime in the near future. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump right back into another time lapse and go ahead and use all the dirt I got to terraform as much of this behind me as possible. Let's go. Okay, and we're down to the last 3 pieces, and you can see that we got literally nowhere. Let's go back across real quick and get a good aerial shot of this from right over here on the hill. Now that is what about an hour worth of stone shovels gets you. And I've got to go all the way up this hill and all the way to the front door of the building, which is there. I've kind of cut this hill back a little more than we originally anticipated. Took out the old farm there and the trees so I could help decline this little bit here to also slope down and meet the base, just so you could see it a little bit better from any direction that you arrive. But I'm going to go ahead and get some more dirt. We're going to finish this out, and I'm also going to go ahead and bridge over from roughly there to about there, just so this will start spreading with grass and eventually will be a nice big open plains area. So let me go ahead and go back to crafting stone shovels and acquiring dirt and placing it down. Okay, well, I've done a long couple of days of more fishing, and you can see we got plenty of food cooked up. I was kind of hoping this grass would have populated a little bit further. I guess it was about here last time we checked, so it's getting there. Eventually, this will spread across this long, dainty bridge and expand throughout this entire hillside. Hopefully, that doesn't happen before we get a Silk Touch book, or does happen before we get a Silk Touch book, because if I get a Silk Touch book, then all of this was not worth it. I'm going to go ahead and build myself a little boat, and the best thing we got from all of our fishing queries is a saddle. Yes, we got a saddle for Neil, and so we're going to put him in a boat, and we're going to travel across the world in search of Spruce. I've given up waiting on this wandering trader to show up. It is taking far too long. I've grown impatient, and I've had 3 or 4 actually pop up since the last time we seen each other, and none of them had Spruce. So we're going to guide our own destiny, and we are going to go ahead and try to find one ourselves. And I guess the only thing I need now is I need a boat. So let's go ahead and grab a few of these. I don't know how many it takes. Maybe 5? Yes, 5. Perfect. We got a boat. We've got a horse. We've got axes for the logs. We got some basic tools. And I think this is a good time to switch over our gold helmet. We don't need Aqua Affinity right now. Maybe I'll even put that somewhere safe. That looks safe. Let's go grab Neil and let's go on a little adventure. Ooh, I would not mind getting my hands on some bamboo. I think we might head in here and grab some of that on the way back. Do not forget, somebody remind me to grab the bamboo when we come back. Squid, get out of here. Okay, we are met with our first obstacle. The river goes left and right. Which direction do we think is the direction of all of our hopes and dreams? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go this way, and fingers crossed I chose the right direction. Thank you guys for your hospitality. I will now be leaving you to your own devices. Goodbye. Arrivederci. Bon voyage. Neil, time to get back to business. Oh my cows. Excuse me. Why is there so many? Well, looks like it's another boating adventure. Well, there's something fun and exciting we don't have. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak sapling as well, or 4. I guess we need 4. We don't have any of these yet, and so this is also something we can use for decorative builds or and accent pieces. Let me safely. Okay, it looks safe. Do I trust that? No. Perfect. 4 saplings acquired. Let's eat a little bit, and maybe I'll even take some cocoa beans with us, which I guess means we need a bamboo or a jungle wood tree as well. So let me grab some of this. Should be a new achievement. There we go. Now I need a sapling, which is really unfortunate because it's so dense in here. The trees are not gonna auto deteriorate, which means I have to punch them until we get a sapling. Come on. I know you're in there. There it was. All right, and 1 jungle sapling acquired. Let's get back in our boat and continue our journey. But I think we've got a couple of things we've came looking for. Neil, let's go. Here we go. Let's go, baby. I think let's. Yep. I'm okay with this situation. We're gonna get a boat. We're gonna get a lead. We're gonna tie you up. We're gonna paddle around in circles while we wait for everything to despawn. I think we're safe right here as long as those skeletons come out here or any drown up here. I'm gonna wait out the night and then we're gonna get ourselves some spruce. Really? Come on, you cowards. Get in here. All right, Neil. I'm trusting you will not desert me. Do not desert me. Stay right there. I'm gonna go get those big trees and I'll be right back. All right, I'm not gonna wait for the full sunshine. There is some skeletons and stuff in the area. I will take them out, but I am too impatient to wait. I've been looking for these for days, literally almost 70 days waiting for spruce. So now I'm gonna carve out these trees and get as much as I can so we can get back to base and get on with building. Oh geez, and get on with building our little humble home. Well, I can no longer pick up any more logs, so this is gonna have to be the end of the pickaxe, or of the regular axe, and the beginning of our journey back home, which candidly I have no idea where home is. We traveled in a zigzag pattern, but I believe home is roughly that way. There was a moment that I thought I was lost, but now I feel totally found because there is the bamboo forest that we were going to raid. So let's go over there. Let's gather some bamboo, and then we can go back with all the string we got. Maybe we'll take one of those cave spider spawners and make a string farm, which would be kind of cool. And then we can get a ton of scaffold. So I'm just going to hop over here real quick. We're going to have to lose some stuff in our inventory, unfortunately, because I don't have a lot of room. But we can chop down quite a bit of this. Let's be careful. Sometimes there's little lava pools. It looks good. Let's go ahead and gather some bamboo, and then we'll head home. That is really satisfying. I also just wasted a sword for that. And I'm out of inventory space, so I'm going to drop some of that. Bamboo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so much. What else can we get rid of? I don't really want to get rid of anything, but if I have to, bones. Get rid of bones, let's grab some more bamboo. I'm going to feed this guy because he's kind of cute. You want some bamboo? Oh, you're welcome. All right, I think that's enough bamboo. Let's not drop any more things that we may or may not need in the future. Let's go back, get our boat, and get back home. No more distractions. Oh, not Neil. No, quit throwing tridents at me. Okay, all right. It's time for us to get to safety. I'm going to pull under here. Can Neil fit? Yep, Neil fits. I'm going to get out right here. Come on, Neil. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Yeah, we got some bad guys. Let's go. We got to get back home. We got to sleep. We got to get some new weapons made. I've got nothing to defend myself. So hopefully between here and the back door. Good. There's no mobs. All right. Come on, Neil. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I guess you're probably waiting on me. I'm slow, aren't I? Let's go, buddy. There you go. Stay there. Thank you for coming along with me. Enjoy the journey. Thank you for not leaving me. I'm going to go to bed so we can maybe not die. Okay. Good heavens. We have made it safely. And we have plenty of resources to dispose of, including... Oh, my goodness. We don't even have any... We're going to put all this stuff. Here we go. We've got some dark oak. We've got some cauldrons, some jungle. We got some leather, a ton of bamboo, And then what we came for all along is all of this delicious spruce wood. Now, what I need to do is go ahead and plant a few of these very large trees. I think that many will do it right there. Oh, well, that's a real bummer. I think 4 for now will do it. Let's go plant those up. And then I also need to make some tools, including... Ooh, do we have any more iron? I thought I got some iron. Yes, I got some iron last time. Thank the Lord. Okay. I want to go ahead and make a new sword because I totally wasted that swinging around like a crazy person. And 1 stone axe. That ought to do it. I'm excited to go ahead and turn... Let's turn like half of the... You know what? A full stack. And then we're going to make a full stack of stairs, whatever that gets us. 40. Okay. And then let's try a full stack of the... Way too many. Okay. So we've got now, grab one more. Okay. A full stack almost of stairs. And let's grab a few more. I think we're going to need a lot of stairs, but I feel really confident that we have enough to actually start decorating or laying out the second story and the transition pieces where all this dirt is at. The pillars. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, first and foremost, I need to go ahead and plant some more of these trees. Now, I don't have a place for these, or didn't have a place. But their new place is just going to be on this hillside. Ooh. Actually, if I put them on the hillside, they're going to turn this into podzol. And then I'm not going to be able to get it back into grass. So let's be more systematical with our choices here. I think I need to go grab 16 dirt. Yeah, let's go grab 16 dirt and then we'll plant the trees. And our last giant spruce tree, boom. These guys are going to supply us with all of the spruce we could ever dream of. And now we can get to work on laying out how the spruce is going to look on the base. Okay, well, it looks a little wild, but I think I'm liking the way it's coming together. I like this kind of cantilevered roof. Now, I think I want to come down a little bit more. It seems like it should be one more layer down. So maybe I'll flip a stair upside down and connect it. What was supposed to be next? A solid block. Yeah, a full solid and then into an upside down staircase. I may add one more layer just to tie it back in, but I'm going to bring this up. I'll bring this side up and then we'll try to figure out how to tie this together, and then we'll just duplicate that in smaller form on these two ends like that. Okay, well, let me go ahead and finish this side. We'll take a step back and then we can do the whole roof all the way around. It's a little dark, but we'll be able to get a pretty good view. Okay, I really love this peak design. It's kind of stair-steppy and really big and bulky. I'm going to add in a few more bits that... What was that? Okay, nothing. Whew. I'm a little jumpy after our adventure. Everything scares me. Let me eat. So I've got a little bit more health in me, just in case that wasn't nothing. Okay, so I'm going to bring down a little bit here on these edges, and then we're going to tie back everything in. Now, I don't know what I'm going to make the roof out of entirely. I was going to go with some of the deep slate tiles to kind of offset this, but I might actually just go with a spruce wooden roof. We'll figure that out. Let me sleep. Let me add a little bit on this and this end, and let's get these two other little gables done. Then we'll take a step back. We'll get another glance at it. I spent some time demolishing and redoing everything, and I really like this look better. So all I did was backed up the gabled end pieces beyond the limits of this little guy right here. And that's going to prevent me from having to build this face out another block in addition to the one that's already built out here. And I really like the way this is coming together. So I have a little bit of spruce here. This is all I'm going to use for the time being. And I just want to see how this is going to tie, how the roof is going to tie in. And so we're just going to run up there. We're going to put a little bit of the roof in, and maybe I'll go ahead and grab some more of the orange pieces and fill in these gaps as well. So let me grab those pieces, and then we'll head up top and we'll start putting on the actual roof itself. Okay, well, a big part of me is not really happy how all of this ties together. And I think I might also want to do gabled ends on this end as well to help tie everything together. Because when you have 3 peaks that kind of up and down, you get a really long valley right through here. It's really hard to see from this angle. Maybe we can see it from up top. Let's run up top real quick. Yeah, so here you can see it a little bit better. So what you end up getting is this weird valley right here, and I don't know what I'm going to quite do yet to eradicate that or get rid of that. But I know that we do need to get rid of that because it's going to bother me till the day I die, officially, eventually, in the series. Hopefully not, but you know, it's going to happen eventually. So in order to do that, what we're going to have to probably add is a big open roof thing here in order to bring a bridge that is relatively equal to that height. It'll be a big cross in the middle, and that gable will come down, and that's just going to help tie everything together and give this thing something to kind of terminate into. So it'll come in a few blocks and it'll stop because it'll tie into this roof. That is my overall idea, my concept right now in my head. But what I would like to probably do first is work on the front. And I'm also going to go ahead and finish off of this floor so we can make use of this area for our bed as it is intended to be. So I'm going to fill this floor in real quick. We'll move our bed, we'll get some sleep, and then we'll head back to doing the roof. Excuse me? Is this your home? I don't... You know what? You're right. It is now. Let's go the other way around. I don't need to start a fight with an Enderman inside my house and end our trial on day 98. So let's just let this guy be a roommate. We got a roommate. We're going to need to get an extra big bed. Oh, you can't fit through here. I almost looked at him. But he can stand here. What if I'm so sorry. Oh, I just wanted an ender pearl. Well, wasn't even worth it. Sorry you had to go like that. But let's get on with our days. We are on day 98. Yes, you heard me. 98. We're almost to 100. So what I want to do today is just relax, do a little fishing, do a little tidying up around the base, and then I'll catch you guys on day 99 as the sun sets. And we close the chapter on this next episode of the series. And there it is in all of its glory. The 100th day is now here, and this is what we've accomplished. It may not look like a lot, but there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of intricate detail. There's a lot of block gradients or block textures and stuff going on here. I don't really like the side, so let's not go over there. Oh, we forgot some scaffold. I guess I don't really know if I like this side either because of this big open door. But let me take you through my thoughts here on the 100th day and what we're going to do going forward. So I've got a lot of terraining to do. I want to fill all this dirt in, cover all this up, get some grass through here. We'll have a nice path that leads down to whatever we're going to put down in this area, or maybe like a little building over here. I just like that we have this kind of barrier wall around it's kind of in a little hovel, like a little hole right here. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to do some terraining with the dirt, bringing it all around, bringing some grass in here. I got to get this grass to feed up. You know what? I have, hold the phone. Look at this. Look at the ingenuity or the brains that I have, or the lack thereof. I have terrained all of this. Okay, we forgot about our buddies. Yep, over there. We have terrained all of this and are trying to bring grass from there across this dirt bridge to go ahead and populate all of this, which is going to become our farms, when I could have just done the same thing. And I will. I think maybe grass in 2 different ways might go faster. But I could have come over here and done the same thing, terrained this up and around the building and got that grass and that grass. And that seems much closer. That's a fail on my part. Whoopsie daisies. We're going to go ahead and do that off camera. I think it'll be another thing I'll get done, is doing the boring terraforming. But this is the build that I've been kind of waiting to get done. Now, we had to go a couple day excursions to find spruce, and then we had to go, just all these things that added up to just being chaos, and I really do enjoy the palette that we chose here. And by we, I mean me. But I think keeping the aesthetic of the surrounding area, see how this goes from like this red and there's orange up there. That's kind of what I was trying to match, was use those textures in our build. It's kind of hard to see from the angle here with the shaders, but it is looking pretty good. And I want to add, oh gosh, this button's got to go. I've got to do some dividing here because it shouldn't just change right there. There should be some dividing factor, or bring these logs. Ooh, the logs all the way through might look nice. What's on the other side of this wall? Okay, you'll see it in here, but I'm not actually against that at all. I kind of like that idea. So we'll put a pin in that as well. Let's just bring these logs over. That'll divide the red gradient from the orange gradient. But that is not the overall story here. But yes, that is the base. It is done. Now let me take you on a little cribs tour inside. We've got your entrance. Yeah, nothing special here. But I did do a little bit of setting stuff up. So this hasn't changed much. I've added some lanterns, some more chests in here. I've got my minecart system going, and we'll give that a little tour later. But our storage system will be over here, or our storage area. Oh, false button. Yeah, does nothing. I don't know why I put that there. And then you head on upstairs. We are going to design a room area here, maybe some personal belongings, whatever. Just a place for us to sleep, pass the night. I'm trying not to do any sleeping in this hardcore series every third day just to prevent phantoms, but I want to maximize my time building and creating things. We just got a lot of decorating to do in here, though. It's pretty dark and dingy. I wanted a little balcony to kind of like keeping the chains from the cave we found. But keeping it open to the crafting down below. And I may even bring up like the chimney, bring it up and poke it out a wall somewhere, just so it makes sense. You know, right now we are literally inhaling the smoke. The smoke comes up, it is swirling around in here, and we are just sniffing it all in while we're sleeping. And I don't recommend that at all. And so we also got our enchanting area. Now it's not done. Obviously, it's not done. Yep, it's pretty bad. But this is the rough idea. I've got some boxes here. We're going to put our lapis and maybe some books. And what we need now is just all of the actual bookshelves. And I set this up in a way that we should be able to still get the maximum 15 from these guys by putting, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I might have misjudged the number, but we'll figure it out. We're going to get the 15 bookshelves in here. Oh, yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still one short. We will figure it out, but this will be our little enchanting area. Maybe I'll put a little design thing up here. I don't know what we're going to do. But that is a gist of the inside of the base. Now we can head back out the back. We can check out what we've done. I guess we've seen this time and time again, but we are going to turn this into rolling wheat fields. And then next episode, or over the next few days, and by few, I mean probably 40 again, because it just takes that long to do all this resourcing. We are going to finish the dock tower / water mill / fishing hut. This has got a lot of slashes. It's going to be a lot of things all in one, but I really like this kind of gradient blobs instead of doing just randomized blocks throughout. And so I'm looking forward to finishing that one in the meantime, but I think we're going to go ahead and stop everything right there. Let's go get a view where the sun is shining beautifully down on our build here. I think right over here next to Neil. Good evening, Neil. Thank you. Yes, look at this build. Let me just put it in perspective for you. This is 100 days. How many days? 100 days is roughly 20 minutes a day. That is a ton of hours. A ton of hours just for a silly little thing like this. So I'm really proud of how this is coming out. All right, well, I think we're gonna grab a couple of screenshots here of this guy right like that. There we go, nailed it. And I think that is gonna bring me to an end of this next episode, episode 3 of our hardcore Let's Play series, and day number 100. Yep, this is a little bit of a longer one. It's a few more days, not longer in length because it's a lot of days of me just running around like a crazy person with my head cut off, harvesting wood, mining stone, etc. But I think this base came along quite nicely. Let me know what you guys think of this base, and let me know what you think about on the interior as well. I would like to go ahead and add some new features and stuff. I really want to make this like homey. I don't want it to be, Minecraft basey where there's not a lot of detail on the interior. Like, I want to make everything as pretty as possible in this series and keeping it all small scale. So let me know what you think I should put in this big upper loft area. Keep in mind, this is my enchanting area, some sort of bedroom here, but I have all this open space, including the giant space here. So let me know what you guys all think. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. If you're still here hanging out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave those comments right down below. As always, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in our next episode. Goodbye.